Hello, everyone. Glenda Mollet here, and welcome to my craft room. I am just going to go over to Facebook and get this going. Get it shared to the other things. And just let me share to my group, my VIP group. Okay. Everybody's in the pool now. Now I have to watch here because if I watch on StreamYard. Hey, Norma, Janet, welcome. Oh, good. A couple of people have given me permission to see their names. Then I can watch in the real world. I don't have to watch and the 20-second lag. Hello, Sharon. Okay, so you got me with this new StreamYard. I have options. So I can do this, or I can do this, or I can do this, or I can do this. It's so fun. But we'll do that one. Hi, Valerie. And we'll just switch those around. So now you can see my hands, because that's the important part. Let's get that word. Now, don't let me forget. I've got a big sign. I have to do the draw for captions underneath. Yeah, that really confuses me. I have to do the draw for my latest draw board, but I didn't get my door closed, so hang on just a sec. I closed my door. Because if I don't close the door, when the furnace goes on, you guys can hear it, and it's never a good thing. Hello, Connie. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to do a technique tonight. The technique is called the floating technique, as far as I know, so that's what I'm going to call it anyways. Okay, get my mouse out of the way. So you can use any designer paper for this. You just need to use some strips. So here's the card that we're going to make. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm using the Abstract Beauty designer paper that is retiring. And right now it's on 50% off. Hi, Holly. Oh, you're welcome, Valerie. Valerie enjoyed my BOGO. Yes, it's still going on. So if you haven't looked at the BOGO stuff, just let me get a link for you. It is a link to the BOGO albums. And I'll put it in the comments. There you go. So there, if anybody wants to go and have a look at the BOGO stuff, there's still lots left. Now, I had some sales today, and I haven't got the pictures uploaded yet, or the pictures removed for the stuff that was purchased today. But I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. All right, everyone. So let's do this. So the floating technique is nothing more than strips of paper on a piece of window sheet. That's it. Nothing else. So here's the inside of the card. I love this Sending Smiles bundle. It is so much fun to play with. Okay, so the recipe, I think I posted the recipe, I do believe. So thick basic white card base, 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4, I'm using polished pink for the outside, and then a 5 by 3 3/4 to layer on there after I emboss it. Then piece of gold brushed metallic, it's not gold, it's brushed metallic foil, 1 3/4 by 4, a piece of white to do all the stamping on, This is also a piece of white, but it's got adhesive sheet on the back of it. And that is 1.5 by 3.5 to do the words. Piece of window sheet that's as big as whatever design, shape, that's the word, shape you want to cut out. And then a bunch of strips. And I am using 1/2 inch, nope, 3/8 inch strips. They can be any size, and you can vary them too. You don't have to have them all the same size. Okay. So I'm going to put those off to the side because I don't need those right away. And I'll put that off to the side. And we'll get some stamping here. I'm going to stamp. The colors I'm using are polished pink, soft suede, and soft succulent, along with memento. So I'm going to take my soft succulent, and I need one leaf. One leaf to die cut for the front. And here's my stamping paper. So how did everybody's weekend go? Did you have a good weekend? Do anything exciting? I had my BOGO sale, and Saturday we had an all-day online team event with my Silver sisters. We had a lot of fun playing around in there. Started at 7:30 our time, and it ended at 4:30 our time. So there was a lot of stuff. But the good thing about that is that it was all pre-recorded. Well, it's not recorded. It's Facebook Live so that you can go back and watch it anytime. BOGO days. Was that what you did that was exciting? Oh, Valerie, you're funny. Yeah, so there's only one more day to sign up for get the starter kit and get almost $92 worth of in-color products for free. And then once you do that, I can admit you into our SSS Super Team events that we had on Saturday, and all that stuff is there for you to see. Well, that's just one of the perks of belonging to my team. Okay, so I'm just stamping. Oh, I need to stamp one of those on here too. So if you're at all interested in getting $92 worth of stuff for free, and a whole bunch of stuff, $165 plus $92 in free, all for $135. Give me a message, and we'll make it happen before time runs out tomorrow. Okay, so those are the flowers. Now I'm going to take the centers. There's 2 different centers, and I stamped those in polished pink. I'm going to stamp the centers in soft suede. And then there's a funky center for this one. Nope, goes this way. Look at that. Cool. I love this set. I didn't think I was going to like it when I first saw it. I thought, nah, I don't think I will like that. And then I got it, and oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I think it's because they have such pretty flowers, and you can do them in so many cool colors. Hello, Deb. Welcome, welcome. Okay, now get my magnetic platform. And we've been talking a lot this weekend with various groups about the magnetic platforms, but it is not available right now. Okay, so the products I'm using tonight is the Sending Smiles stamp set, the matching sending dies. Then on this one, I used Time Worn Type, embossing folder. But the one I'm doing tonight, I'm going to use Into the Clouds because I really like how this one is does a background. It's really nice. The largest circle from the circle dies. I'm going to finish it off with some in color opal rounds. Okay, need this stuff now. I'll die cut these out. Yeah, so the magnetic platforms are not available to order right now, unfortunately. So if you had that on your list, I regret to inform you that it's not going to happen right now. Okay. There you go. That over a bit. So you see the little holes on this one? You see the hole here and the hole there? They're not only for poking things out, but if you line it up properly, you can see the end of the stamped image in there. So it's just another way Stampin' Up! Has provided a way for you to line things up. Now, that one moved, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be, I thought I had stamped them far enough apart. Oh well. Okay, and run it through. Cross your fingers that it will work. There we are. That's all we need that for, so I'll just put that off to the side. And there's our pieces. Now, while I'm doing other stuff, I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the top of the stems here. Maybe the glue will come out. I was just using you this afternoon. I recorded all of my July Club card videos this afternoon, and I was using Tombow like crazy. And of course, now it won't come out. Maybe it's tired, it needs a nap. There, I'm just going to let that dry. Stick it off to the side, get it out of my way. Okay, now we have these two. So now, get the sending. Oh, I thought I was done with it, but I'm not. I need the words. I need the words. Anybody else do anything exciting on the weekend? How was your weather? I didn't even go outside. I was so busy all weekend. Okay, so this is the background. This is the detail foreground. Let's run those through. Whoops, it moved. I hit it with the cutting mat. There we go. All right. Now, when you cut the detailed one out, be very careful because there's a hole for the eye. And if you want to use it, then you have to be careful when you take this off that you don't dislodge it. Otherwise, it's really hard to find. Okay, so we'll pop this out of here. Come on. Whoops, that went on the floor. It's a good thing I don't have people in my craft room because the floor is gross. All those little pieces from all the die cutting. I don't know how they get all over the floor. Went to do a quick trip to the store, met someone I haven't seen in Yonkers, and we talked for over half an hour outside. That's awesome, Val. Okay. I'll put that on here. And because I put adhesive sheet on there, it's going to be very easy to attach. And I haven't lost my eye dot yet. When I made this card, I spent a long time figuring out what the words were going to look like. I tried a whole bunch of different combinations of back colors and fore colors, and it took me a while to clue in that it needed some gold. And I think the white on gold is pretty. Okay, where's my block? Over top of it, make sure it's good and stuck. Now, let's do the... Oh, nice, Yvonne. Crafting weekend is good. There. I didn't lose my eye. Okay, so that's done. That's done. These will be dry now. So I can pop the flower heads on here. Like that. So there's those components. Now we'll emboss this one. Now this embossing folder is a thin one. We don't have a lot of thin ones, so they're a bit different when you put them through your machine. The sandwich is a little different. So let me show you. You need plate 1. Then you need a plate 3. And pardon me for the gross condition of my plate 3, but it's been around a while and I don't want to get rid of it because it's not crooked yet. And then another plate 3 on top. And that's how you do the thin ones. Like, oops, wait. Put it through hinge first, Mollet. Good Lord. I find if I grimace like that, it goes through better. So there you go. That is the In the Clouds embossing folder. Is that not cute? And it's not just for clouds. It'll do for anything. Okay. Now, got all that done. Got all this done. Let's get that out of the way. Bring in my plastic and my strips. Now, I hand cut those afterwards. So I cut my circle out first because I wasn't sure that it was going to cut through everything. This plastic is a little weird when you try to cut through it. So let's just die cut this out with the largest layering circle die. Every once in a while, I try to cut out a detailed die out of window sheet, and it doesn't work. Then I remember that you can't do it. There we are. Now, just let me get my die back in here so I don't lose it. Put that out there. Put that out there. All right. We're ready to go. As soon as I get my mat, because we have to put adhesive on these strips. So now you put this and then you lay out your strips. You figure out where you want them in what order. And sometimes you can use this side and sometimes you can use that side. And you just kind of go till it looks good for you. I think that one down there. And that one. Then we'll put... Hello, Valerie. No, I meant to say hello, Carla. Duh. There we go. So yeah, so all you do is put it on a window sheet. Now I have my order. So I'm just going to flip these upside down. The order I want to put them on. 5, 6, 7 I'm using. All right, here's my glue. Just attach, put adhesive on all of them. That's why I'm using 3/8, because it's easy to put this 1/4 inch adhesive on them. But you can use any size, and oops, you could mix and match too. If you want to do some thin and some thick, that would work as well. But you know, my OCD, I don't know, I don't think it would allow me to do that. Come on, there we are. Okay, so we've got the glue on all of them. Now let me get my other mat here. Where did I put it? Uh-oh, Tungo. Here's, of course, it's underneath 40,000 things. And I'm using that because these strips are going to hang off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need the middle one. 1, 2, 3. This one. Put it in the middle. Now, once you put it on here, you're not going to be able to get it off. So make sure when you put it down that that's where you want it. And then you leave a little bit of a gap. And then you put the next one on. And you leave the same amount of gap. And then you put that one on. Uh-oh. I'm going to have a little bit at the end here. So I'm going to, hang on. I'm going to move this over so I can use that other piece when I cut it off. Because there's going to be just a hair down there that I should have moved that one up a bit more, but that's okay. We won't tell anybody. And put that one in there like that. And might end up the same one. Maybe I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I used. Who knows? This one has got some overspray on there, so we'll just take that little bit of glue off of there. Now this is going to work on this end. Like that. All right. Now we'll cut this one off first. And then I'm just going to stick just a little bit right there. It's going to be the same. Oof, warm in here. I guess I should, oh no, it's not sticking. Oh well. I should stop wearing winter clothes. I think it's time, don't you? Because at noon, I'm always cold. Doesn't matter what the temperature is outside. I remember last year when we had that hot spell of 45 degrees. At lunchtime, I would be standing outside in the sunshine because I was so cold. So I'm just trimming around, following the curve of the die cut, like that. And why isn't that one sticking down? Might not have glue on there. Just follow it around. Now you can do any shape. I chose a circle. I've seen it done with a heart. It's really cool for Valentine's Day with strips on it. And finish. Now you've got all these strips that have adhesive on them that are annoying. I'm going to see if I can just, this is bothering me, so I have to see if I can make it stick. Maybe it just needs glue closer to it. Here we are. Now, if I had made the spaces in between a little bit wider, I wouldn't have had this issue. But, you know, you go with the flow. There we are. So there's the floating technique. It wasn't that hard. Whew. Hallelujah, heaven, I'm warm. Okay, we're gonna get our front, get that piece. We'll get this piece onto, would you see it through if it's at, would I see it though if it's at the bottom? Probably not, Connie, but you know, that's just me. It's got to be there. It took me over 10 years to be able to take, like if I'm going to do a layer like I am now, to cut something out of the middle of it because I knew there was a hole there. And it took me a long time to be able to cut holes in my cards. Okay, that's like that. And this goes on to the card base. There's no ribbon. I haven't been using a lot of ribbon lately. I don't know why not. Now, these have an up and a down. So just whatever way looks better for you. You're going to want this in the clouds embossing folder. Let me tell you, you won't regret that decision. Okay, put some dimensionals on this. And that would be better if I had my big ones, but I didn't get them out. So we're going to play with little ones today. I did do some gardening. I spent all day on Saturday inside with that event that we had, our super team event. And at 8 o'clock, I had to get outside. But there's cougars in our area. So I didn't want to go for a walk where I normally go for a walk because it's surrounded by bush. So I just went out and did some gardening. And it was dark before I came in. I was having so much fun chopping things and hacking them off. Okay. There we go. It's fun, Carla. It's a real fun technique. Okay, we'll put this in here. Now, if you're OCD like me, you want the things to go sideways. Straight. That'll do. Now this is going to go on here like that. So this will be flat, and I just got to add a little bit of dimensionals to the stem down there. Oh, and I was watching a movie last night called Toscano. It was dubbed in, which I don't usually like watching, but it was all about Florence and Tuscany, which we went to a couple of years ago now. It's hard to believe it was a couple of years. 2019, I think it was, that we went. And so I wanted to watch it because it was places that I've been. Put some adhesive on here. Stays. Whoops. There. I would have. Can't get the adhesive on there, so I'm just going to use a bit of Tombow. It's a movie about a guy whose father dies, and he inherits the restaurant business that his father owned. And it's all about, of course, his father turns out to be not quite the bad guy that this guy remembers him. Oh, I forgot to take the liners off down here. Hello. So it was a good movie, and it was so pretty. Okay, then sending is going to go across there like that. So we need some dimensionals on that. So now you guys know how to do the floating technique. So shall I issue a challenge and do a giveaway. I think that would be a good idea. That goes there, that goes there. This needs to go over just a tad. It's a little too close there. Oh, there we are. And one more on the end. Okay, so anybody who wants to give this technique a try, if you give it a try and post a picture of it in the comments here before next Monday, I will draw somebody's name to win a prize. You will have a choice of the friendly hello bundle. I think I have some of what was the Darling Donkeys, I think it was called, and Catching Butterflies. I have those all left over from January's celebration. So you will have a choice. Where am I going to put that? Right about there. And of course, if you live outside of Canada, then and your name is drawn, please enter, because I love seeing your cards. If your name is drawn, I will send you this card. I can't send you the products because I'm not allowed to sell outside of Canada, but I will send you a card. And then the other card will go to the winner, whoever wins the blog candy. Well, it's not blog because it's Facebook, but you know what I mean. It is a very easy technique, and I don't know why it took me so long to give it a try, because I've been wanting to try this for a couple of years now. You'd think, being a captive audience for over 2 years now, not being able to go anywhere, I would have tried this stuff out, but I didn't. So I did now. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp the sentiment on here. This is what, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch. Let's see. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch scrap. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your comments. I love talking to you online like this. So who thinks they're going to give this card a try? I'll get some dimensionals. Going to give it a try. Use some strips. Post a picture of your card in the comments and get your name entered into the draw to win your choice of something. And if you have all those, I'm sure I'll come up with something. Oh, look at this. This one's a lot longer. So I have to take that dimensional off because here we go. Oh, good, Yvonne. And Sharon, nice. Yes, Carla, it's a great way to use up your strips. I always throw these tiny strips away because they just annoy me. So this way you don't have to throw them away. Thanks, Holly. Don't let me forget to do the draw, because I'm giving away a $100 shopping spree to somebody tonight. And I'm so excited. I don't get to do that often. And I put it right. Right, come on. Oh, I didn't put that. Oh, shoot. Didn't put that over far enough. Oh, well, I'll fix that afterwards. I have to take the adhesive off the end of that. Good, Deb. Give it a try. You have until next Monday. Now, another thing I need to let you know about is, you know how Thursday nights we do the collaboration thing? I think I'm going to use the purpley ones. Well, I've got this week, we're going to do the collaboration on Thursday as usual. But that'll be it for a while. The next week, we're going north for Maggie's birthday. Can you believe she's 2 already? Little sweetheart. I can't wait to see her. There. I started doing my embellishments like that, and I kind of like them. So there won't be, that's June the 9th. There won't be any collaboration on the 9th. And then I think we'll take a break from it for a while. I will, when I'm home, I will continue to do Facebook Lives, but we won't do the collaboration thing because I can't guarantee when I will be here because we want to do some camping this summer. Here we are. Ta-da! So there you go. Now, I need to write on here what I just told you for a draw. Okay. Comment before Monday. Ooh, it'll be June by then, won't it? Monday, June the 6th. A picture of a floating technique card. Now, it doesn't have to be a card. It can be a scrapbook page. If you're into scrapbooking, do it on a scrapbook page. Do it on a box. Make it a 3D item. Hang it on your wall. Project. A project, not just a card. And I'll do a draw. Get this card. And hello, friendly hello bundle or donkeys or butterflies. Or I just remembered I've also got Simply Marvelous, and what was the name of that other designer paper from last year? Because I found packs of that too in my cleaning out. Holy man, I've been cleaning out. You should see what I dumped in the garbage today. I'm mucking out the craft room. Good thing it was garbage day tomorrow. All right, put my name on there. And put the number on there so I know what number it is. So when you receive it and you think, now what color did she use there? You can tell me, what color did you use on card number 493? Thank you. You can't go wrong with this bundle, I tell you, because it brightens your day. Now, let's do this draw. I just have to put on here Monday, May 30th post, because otherwise I'm going to wonder what post it is that I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay, I've got the wheel all set up. I'll just go over here and I'll flip those and I'll open that up. Okay, unplug my phone so I can get it down. Yes, Valerie, give it a try. Okay, now to Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I do my audio from my phone and my phone logged off. So can you hear me now? Let me know that you can hear me. Please. Yes. Good. Good. Yay. Okay. Go the wheel of names. So this is everybody that put an order in since the last time I drew. So there's that. Now just let me check and make sure that that's exact. Yep, you're going to see that. Okay. Here we go. And the winner of the next $100 shopping spree is, and all you have to do to get your name in this draw is with every $60 you order from me before shipping and tax. Oh, Marg won the $100 shopping spree. Woot, woot. Congratulations, Marg. That's awesome. Okay. Now go back here and I'll do this and do this. There we go. Now we're done. Congratulations, Marg. So all you need to do to get in on the draw is with every $60 you order, you get your name in the draw board. And once the draw board, there's 50 squares. And once that draw board is full, then I draw and somebody wins $100. So that's the way it's been in the past. I'm thinking of changing that and instead make it everybody who places an order gets some embellishments instead. So tell me what you think. If you're part of my ordering group, tell me what you think of that idea. Instead of with every $60, your name goes on the draw board and then you get a chance to win 100. It will be with every, and I haven't figured out the amount yet. It'll be different because, of course, prices have gone up now. So with every X number, maybe $75, you order, you get Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Oh my God. My phone left again. I guess I got mad at it. I'm sorry. But you should be hearing me now. Give me a thumbs up or say yes or something if you can hear me now. Okay. So what I was saying is I'm thinking of doing for the summer. It's frustrating and it's hilarious. Let me tell you, technology and me today is not working. So what I was thinking is during the summer, instead of having the draw board at $60, which is going to change because now everything has increased in price, I was thinking of doing everybody who puts in at least a $75 order will get a free embellishment from me instead of a chance to win $100. So if you're in my ordering group, let me know what you think of that idea. It's something I'd like to do for the summer. That way everybody gets something over the summer instead of just a chance to win a shopping spree. So I hope to hear from those of you that order from me. And if you don't order from me and you want to order from me and you want to get free embellishments, well, just contact me. I'm happy to help you. The BOGO sale's still ongoing. I put the the link in there, and one more day to sign up, become a demonstrator, and get almost $92 worth of in-color products for free. You get ink pads, designer paper, cardstock, and beautiful grid paper. All for $135 plus tax. Thanks, Valerie. All right, so that's it. I will catch you Thursday night. We'll be collaborating, and I don't remember what it is, but it'll come up and let you know what we're collaborating with. And that'll be the last one, probably for the summer. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. It's 8:45 here, so I think I'm going to go outside and get some fresh air because the sun's still out. Yep, almost out. Thank you so much, everybody. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.